What is, really, phasing? 702.25. Okay, so, what is phasing? Phasing is weird. Phasing is an old ability that takes effect during the untap step, one of the only things, other than, untapping, that ever happens at that point in the game. If a card has phasing, then during its owner's untap step, it will phase out. If it's already phased out during the untap step, it will instead phase in. So, what does that mean? Phased in or out is a status of a card. The other statuses are tapped or untapped, face up or face down, and flipped or unflipped. By default, all cards are phased in. A phased out permanent does not exist as far as the game is concerned. If a creature gets phased out in the middle of combat, it's removed from combat. However, a phased out permanent doesn't change zones. It won't be summoning sick when it phases back in since it's been on the battlefield the whole time. Any counters, equipment, or auras attached to that permanent are still attached to it. In fact, any auras or equipment on a permanent phase out when that permanent phases out, even if they themselves do not have phasing. This is referred to in the rules as indirect phasing. Tokens can phase in and out just fine. There's no zone changing that happens, so they don't blip out of existence like they normally would. A few more bits about phasing weirdness. Phasing does not matter for continuous effects. Kinda. If Banishing Light phases out, it still affects whatever it was exiling as it's still technically on the battlefield. However, if you have a creature that is being tapped down by Dungeon Geists and your creature phases out, Dungeon Geists can't see it anymore, so the effect ends. If you somehow skip your untap step, then nothing phases in or out until the next time you do actually have an untap step. If you can somehow give a permanent multiple instances of phasing, it doesn't do anything. It still only phases in or out just the once per untap step. And that's what phasing is.